Looking good. All right, hopefully it's gonna get on here. All right. Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. Hopefully we can have a little bit better performance this time. But we are pretty much ready to fight Janine, apart from just some rare candying, get our team up. Kind of chose it last time. The level cap is 35. Should be nice and easy. Alright, feeling good. After this, we just go straight to Claire. And yeah. Should be a nice easy game. Then we're gonna do some kind of last minute adjustments. Lava Plume, nice. Very nice. Definitely better than Ember. Ember is super outclassed at this point in the game. Very glad to have an upgrade to that. And 35 is also conveniently the level where Rock evolves. Because again, I have just very slightly modded this game to get rid of the trade evolutions, and so anything that just requires a straight up trade evolves to level 35 now, just sort of across the board. I think it just makes it a little better. That was a little more or less arbitrary. I probably should have looked at the I think 34 might make a little more sense given the it's just sort of the level caps of this game specifically, so we can get it for price, but price is also kind of a pushover. I don't know, I think Machoke is probably a fine Pokemon to have for... Oh, Earthquake. Yes, please. So I think technically Magnitude can outdamage Earthquake on rare occasions, but the consistent 100 base power is pretty much always better. Really can't beat that. Alright, one more. Feeling pretty good about this. Fix my bitrate issue from the last few ones. Hopefully this is a bit of a smoother stream. We got the Golem. Let's get Jam Band up there. I don't really know what he's going to be doing apart from taking ground type moves and electric type moves and sporing, but I mean, that's kind of what we do here. It's kind of just Spore Bot. Good old rare candy time. Gotta find a way to make this entertaining. But we're almost there. Just one more on Gyarados. Have you learned a water type move yet? Aqua Tail, there we go. Big game. Yes. Let's get rid of Tackle. Although Dragon Rage is also kind of questionable at this point. Aqua Tail is a 90 base power physical water move, although it does have 90 accuracy, so I would probably switch it out for Waterfall for a little bit weaker, but got that 100 accuracy just to make it a little bit better. Really got to sell that Revive at some point. No, we're still lagging a little bit. I don't really know why. I feel like I shouldn't be. Alright. So I think we're going to lead with Rock. Earthquake the heck out of... What has he got? Oh, he doesn't even have a ground type move, the Steelix. Just has Rock Throw and Iron Tail. Sandstorm and Screech. Okay. So I think we're going to be doing mostly Politoed. Oh, I didn't actually... We gotta actually give the fan... We've just been holding on to this medicine for this sick Ampharos. We're terrible people. Absolutely terrible. Well, I'm a terrible person. The viewers are good. You guys are great. Alright. I get the elevator because we already did this gauntlet. Only one floor. Just me and my 1,000-pound rock taking the elevator. Hopefully we don't overload it. It's probably not 1,000 pounds. Every Pokemon is so underdone with the they don't really know how to get the weights right. Like, I'm pretty sure Wailord being like so big, but only like 800 pounds, despite being like a 50-foot whale, is basically lighter than air and it can fly. Fun fact. Just if you apply real-world physics to a Pokemon game. Although canonically, the Pokedex is written by 10-year-olds who don't have any supervision. So, given that, a lot of the crazy Pokedex entries do kind of make a little bit more sense. Alright. So now, Mom's calling us. We should probably go to the store. She's been calling us nonstop. Did I give the Choice Scarf to this Politoed? That is a question. Well, I don't have it on me. Probably should have just checked the Pokemon. Choice Specs. Awesome. That's what I meant. I think I said Choice Scarf by accident. Alright. Baoba. Oh, is this the, Cool, Safari Zone's open. Good to know. We can't really use the Safari Zone, but there are a couple of Pokemon we can catch. There's basically a guaranteed Wooper Quagsire. And then you can repel Manip for a guaranteed Growlithe, but we already have a Growlithe. So I don't really know. I looked at it in early testing, but we kind of spiked the Growlithe early instead of the Stantler. What is this guy gonna do? Oh. Oh, they're just saying hi, thank you. That's funny. Yeah, I guess the lighthouse was technically the trim trainer. That's fun. I'm glad they gave her friends. She's just by herself in the gold and silver. I do have the more hardcore wrist brace on. Not because I really felt the pain yet, but it's more just abundance of caution. It's not like it really hurts, and since I'm using my mouse a little bit more, I want to make sure keeping the carpal tunnel away. Hope you guys understand. Alright, we're just gonna Earthquake Pools. It's crazy that we still have Tackle at this point. They should bring out Steelix. And that Steelix is gonna bait a... what's it called? Iron Tail? Which is, with stab, 150 base power. Trance is tanky. It resists it, and it's also 25% chance to miss, just because Iron Tail just kind of sucks. Oh, he's Sandstorm instead. So Sandstorm only boosts the special defense of rock types by 50%, and then it also has this, you know, taking damage. But I don't think... Steelix is mostly a physical tank, so a super effective Surf, especially with Choice Specs, should handle this guy pretty well. Perfect. Just like we drew it up. Alright. Now all that's left is the Magnemite, which I don't think can do absolutely anything to Golem. Especially with Golem's 50% boost to special defense. I don't think Tempering stops Russ. I don't know what she's saying there. There we go. Team building. And Earthquake. Nice and easy. Man, I bet Kadabras give me more problems than that. Very good. Very good. What is the last level cap? Blackthorn. Oh, god damn it. Mineral badge. It is 41. All right. My computer's running so much faster. This is great. Oh man, I'm glad I looked up how to actually stream. Getting better every time, you know? Just gotta jam my head into a wall until it works. What's Professor Elm saying to me? Radio broadcast? Yes. Okay. That is what we have to do. We cannot go to Blackthorn yet. We do need to probably pick up whatever our mom gave us. Koba berries. Is that water? Oh, cool. It's backing up. Silk Scarf is not bad. 20% boost to normal type moves. I don't know if that's something we really need. If we ever use the Arcanine with extreme speed, that might come in handy. Moonstone. We did not get Nidoking or Nidoqueen. So I don't think I need that for anything else. But yeah, good haul from Mom. Thanks, Mom. Still no choice scarf, but we'll take it. Alright, we got another rocket gauntlet going on. Miltank. Yeah. Definitely going to be throwing Miltank in there. We need a flyer. Let's, I think Fearo's been our flyer for lately. We don't need 2 water types, that's for sure. Heracross is too precious. We're gonna throw, yeah, let's get the, Indy's been doing a lot of work for us. We'll keep Jam Band in there. It's got the Fire, Water, Grass Core, and then triple normal types. I don't know if that's the best team. I'm not thinking too hard about it. But it's just rocket stuff. We'll be fine. So, we're still deathless. So, I'm gonna try my best to keep it that way. Just because that's kind of sweet. Gotta go to Goldenrod City. It might be a long shot to actually expect to finish this entire run deathless. This is my first Nuzlocke. First hardcore Nuzlocke, even. So we'll see how it goes. But oh, the rockets are already here. What'd she say? Cool black uniform. We gotta get a black uniform. I believe that's in the underground, which I haven't actually been to this game. This is kind of my favorite part of this game, is that you can sort of dress up as Team Rocket for a little bit. I wish you could do it longer. It's a pretty fun way to go around. Let's swap Indy out. There we go. Love it. Oh, this is great. I wish we could wear this all the time. I want to join Team Rocket. I want to be Crime. I want to do... Oh, we can't be doing... They did want to make a... I gotta find out how to make this emulator run better. My CPU usage is almost nothing. Like, I don't know why it's giving me so much crap. Alright. This is my official Team Rocket giraffe rig. I'll blend right in. Is he gonna blow my cover? God damn it, chat. It almost feels unnecessary. We could have just battled them. I do like the extra effort. It's a little bit more fun. It's the little details. It's weird seeing like the little details they put in this game and then the little details they didn't. Sucker punch. That's not good. Oh, we're fine. We're doing good. Oof. Although I don't actually want to take another sucker punch, so I will switch out, because if it crits, I'm in a bad spot. Oh, scary face. Okay, well, unnecessary. Got the stomp done. Sounds good. Yeah, crit sucker punch might have killed. Can't have our Eradicate dying. Let's body slam him. This might just kill. Yeah, a bit over leveled. I am strong. It's more that everyone else that's not a gym leader is kind of weak. He's just gonna leave us to it. Okay, thanks, dude. Let's get a potion going. Good enough. Yeah, let's just go for it. I kind of expected the person below us to actually fight us. I suppose we'll try and minimize the amount of fights we really have to get into. It's probably for the best. Very nice. Just kind of all around stats. It's weird. Definitely getting a lot of oh man, the sucker punches. The sucker punches. Alright, that did nothing. Alright, alright. Is this guy 5 Rattatas? Team Rocket just lets anyone in these days, huh? If I get sucker punched one more time, I'll switch into someone else, but I don't know, I mean, I feel like they're probably going for bite or crunch as well. Sucker punch will get us one day. It's such a good move. I love Sucker Punch. One of my favorite competitive moves. I'm glad it's good for the format. It's fun. It's just not a lot of mind games quite like Sucker Punch, you know. Okay. We're not losing too many frames to rendering lag anymore. I know how to look for these now. Fantastic. Alright. Nope, not rare candy. Super potion's a little bit much. Nope, I just went to bag. We're going to use milk drink, I think. Drink some milk. There we go. We might just use Milk Tank as a bit of a healer. Oh wow, I don't know how I missed that guy. Oh man. That is, I believe we need a password for that door. So we're gonna keep on going back here. Let's see what's down here. I feel like she's gonna give us something. I like the radio tower. Oh, this is Mary. She does the Professor Oak thing. Yeah. Are you just... Oh, she does fight us. Wow. Usually if she's like looking the other way, she's kind of fangirling over the boss. That's kind of funny. 4 Pokemon. Okay. Akin should be an easy one. Intimidate doesn't matter. Well, it kind of matters because we have strength, but we also have confusion and Psybeam. So it should be pretty good. All right. Oddish. Oh man, I'm still wishing I could name this guy Bluegrass. I still need a Bluegrass Pokemon. I don't think we could get a Tangela in the route after Mahogany Town, but we can also spend forever to fish for a Remoraid, and I think I'd rather have a Remoraid. Water types are good. I think I prefer them to grass types in this game at least. And it naturally learns Ice Beam, which is a move we can't really have access to. Oh, I should have used Psybeam on the Gloom. That makes sense. It's kind of tough. Well, didn't get punished. But without access to natural Ice Beam Icing TMs, we have to rely on Pokemon to learn it naturally. So I think that's going to be something we got. We also might double back to Whirl Island and try and catch a Seal so we can get a Dugong for the same reason. But to catch a Dugong, we do need to isolate for a Krabby. Oh, we can just avoid all these guys. That's great. All right, let's I don't know what this guy has. We're just gonna keep Indy in. Indy's a house. Oh, it's Petrol, right? That guy. Oh no, where's our water? Oh, not much. It's gonna be a struggle to stream today. Oh my god, a fight we're appropriately leveled for, kind of. Indy's a few levels below the rest of my team. But Coughing's a physical defense wall, so we're good. 6 Pokemon. I think it's all Coughing and Wheezing, isn't it? Alright, this one might not be able to kill it in one shot, but I don't know if it really has the means to threaten us. Smoke Screen. Smoke Screen's annoying, I will say. Not the ideal move for us. So we're Psybeam again. Damn. Sludge. Probably not going to do too much. We don't resist it. Didn't poison us. Okay, we're going to keep going. One more. Nice. I guess that might have crit killed. We were in range for a crit kill there. That was sloppy. But Coughing's... we should probably swap out. Let's go Jazz. Jazz needs some experience. 1 level and he evolves, and that'd be pretty nice. Hopefully we don't get poisoned. I'll stay in once. Nah, let's go Indy. Swap out the Smoke Screen. Get a little bit of health, or get a little bit of XP. Hopefully this Sludge doesn't kill. We still have some antidotes. Nice, okay. Psybeam should one-shot. If it doesn't, we're in trouble. But... nice, okay. So assuming no more Wheezings. If it's just 5 Coughings and a Wheezing, which is kind of what I feel like this is. Yeah, if it's 5 coughings and no wheezing, I think we can just sweep through this pretty reliably now that we got the smoke screen out of the way. It's a weird boss fight. Like, why do you just have coughing? I guess he's like a Poke fan. It's just a weird decision. Like, how do you become like a rocket admin with just a bunch of poison gas? I guess, well, worked for James. No, even James had more Pokemon than this. What else did he have? He had a Weeping Bell, Victory Bell. What else did he have? At least in Gen 1. I keep thinking of the Cacnea. And the Mime Jr. and stuff. Man, I really grew up on that show. It was fun. I don't know. I haven't seen it as an adult. I feel like it's not going to really hold up as well. That's my fear, at least. Alright. So that was a little sketchy. Basement created the underground warehouse. Oh, so we gotta go to the department store. Right. Okay. Super potion. On you. That's fine. We need an antidote. Still got 5. Awesome. I'm gonna rare candy once. Just to get this, you know, make it a little bit easier. It's a pretty direct upgrade to our team. This is actually a big fight coming up. I'm going to make sure we don't die to the rival. There's a lot of trainers here. Is it the Goldenrod Underground? Is that where we're going? Yes, it is. Alright, so he still has a Quilava at this point if you get the Meganium. That's crazy. Alright. Level 32 is the highest we got. So let's dodge around these guys. No problem. Doop-a-doop. Nice and easy. Oh, there is a spinner. Good. Okay. But there wasn't that many trainers we actually had to hit. Very nice. I guess that super potion wasn't the most necessary. Alright, let's look at our team and see what we need to... So one thing I actually really want is Golem. I feel like looking at this guy's team, Golem is going to be doing a lot of good stuff. I do kind of want to keep you. Fearow looks bad. Typhlosion feels pretty good. I honestly kind of like Indy here. I think it works well against the Haunter. His whole team kind of gets messed up by, at least most of it gets messed up by this guy. My stupid timid Golem. Why are you so timid? Actually this also does, because he has Scrappy, so we can kind of mess up the Haunter as well. I have... Oh, I should probably put Magneton. Magneton would make a lot of sense. Get rid of the Golbat, get rid of the Feraligatr, or maybe Ampharos. Magneton does not have good moves. Ampharos has Discharge. Yeah. Let's get rid of Politoed for now. Although I will, because we do have like one good move. Oh, I guess I can't put it on. What's Rossberry? Interesting. You have a charcoal. Okay, I'm gonna give you the choice specs then. We could give it to the could give it to Jazz, but I think Pop kind of wants it better. I don't really have a good item for Pop. All right. Switch you in front. Still crazy that like our only grass type is this Parasect. I am going to heal quickly, just top off. And then we gotta go to the underground. I gotta figure out where I'm actually going here. I think it was just that place I didn't go to before. Like right where I got changed. Just right past that. I believe that's where it goes. In my head, I thought it was like the Goldenrod department store basement, which is another place I haven't been to this game. Well, at least we can bike. Did I ever rename Seaking? I don't think I did. I need to rename Seaking. I'll do that before I leave. I will rare candy a couple. Just to get him up to where everyone else wants to be. Double hit. We have strength. I think Indy's not learning a new move until Psychic. At least not a move that we actually want to teach it. Should be good. Alright, let's head up. Oh, this is not where I want to go. This is just the art gallery. Alright, where am I going? Oh wow, it's crazy how everyone's gone. Oh, this feels like the right place to be. The Kimono Girls fight's gonna be rough. It's basically a gauntlet of evolutions. That might be a little tricky. Hopefully we can do that today. We'll see, but after this gauntlet, we got an ice maze, and then it's the 8th gym. Oh, this is oh, there he is. Okay. Okay. Try and do more preparation here. Come on, chat. Let's beat chat. We're just gonna discharge all day. It's the only real move we have. Please don't flinch. Nice. Easy. Easy. For alligator? That's not a smart move. Why? Crunch, Thrash. I guess Thrash might hurt. We're gonna just discharge. If he crits, it might be a problem. No. Wow. Bulky. Bulky Pop. Coming in clutch. Yeah, you can't live that. I don't know what the AI was thinking there. I guess it is the strongest move against him. Thrash is 120 base power. I believe the AI calculates what Pokemon comes out by... oh, we have decent defense. Okay. Mean Look Curse. We're gonna go into Indy. Shadow Ball might have hurt. I don't know. Confuse Ray. Okay. It's better than Curse. But Shadow Ball or Mean Look would have done absolutely nothing in that. And so that's what we were hoping for. he did. Another problem that we could have had is him switching to Sneasel. I'm glad he didn't switch to Sneasel. Mean Look is totally fine. Now, the only thing that will stop us is us constantly hitting ourselves in confusion while he curses us to death. He's probably going to curse. Okay. Indy might die. But, I mean, this set is built to kill people, so... This is one of the few competent sets. It's more of an RNG set. Come on, Indy. Come on, Indy. Okay. Whew. Oh, gotta switch out no matter what comes next. But I don't think we're really doing well against whoever comes next anyways, because what's next is Sneasel or Magnemite. But yeah, another curse will kill us. Sneasel. Icy Wind, Quick Attack, Fury Swipe, Feint Attack. I was gonna go Rock. Rock and Ground, I believe, cancel. I'm pretty sure Rock resists Ice, right? We'll find out. Either way, Sneasel has no special attack, so Icy Wind isn't really gonna threaten me, and I'm already slow as balls, so... Rock Blast. Nope, just Feint Attack. We have so much defense, and it has so little special attack that, like, I think we just wall it really well. We shouldn't be running mixed attack Sneasel. Oh, perfect. Just even the 2 hit. Oh, never mind. We did need the 3rd. At least we got it. Good old Rock Blast. Rolling the dice. And then, yeah, perfect. As long as it's in Supersonic hacks us. Oh, we outspeed the timid. If you're not super familiar with Pokemon natures, basically every one of them chooses a stat that's not HP and increases it by 10%, and then chooses a stat and decreases it by 10%. Sometimes it's the same stat, so it just ends up being a wash. But for timid specifically, it decreases attack by 10%, but increases speed by 10%. And so for a super slow physical attacker, it's not really what we want on Golem. But it's still a Golem, you know. It's still got a mountain of defense, still got a decent attack stat either way. And yeah, that was a good fight. I don't really have the healing items. I should probably re-up on those just in general so I can be my own little Pokemon ambulance. We're gonna heal back after that fight. A little bit of a slow, methodical play style. That's my play style. Slow and methodical. I think this team's perfectly fine and suitable to run through the rest of this Team Rocket Gauntlet. Probably gonna rely mostly on Girafarig again. Girafarig and Miltank are kind of our sort of normal, sort of brain off kind of guys. If we do end up losing them, it's not really gonna end or be too problematic. We always have the Alakazam, and normal types by themselves don't really accomplish. I'm not trying to bring one of those to like the Elite Four or something. I shouldn't have gone this way. I should just go upstairs. There we go. Although at this point I want to see how long I can keep up the Deathless run. I mean, that's just where it's at, right? 20, 50... We finally got money. Alright. Again, we can't use these in battle because we're using hardcore rules, but they do allow us to avoid Pokemon centers, and now that we have such a surplus of money, no real reason not to. We don't have actually anything from Mom. Interesting. She's been calling us non-stop for a while, it feels like. Alright, let's get back down there. Very nice, very nice. Look at the Ampharos. I love Ampharos. Very underrated Pokemon. Glad to, I guess it's probably going to be back in the Pokemon Legends game, because it's got a Mega Evolution. I'm excited for the Pokemon Legends games. We will... I don't know what trainers have what. We're just going to switch to Indie. Because most of these guys have poison types. And, you know, if they don't, we can always stomp. Or strength. Either way. Yeah, there we go, Muck. Muck's level 23 is pretty low, but Muck has quite a bit of special defense. So the Psybeam probably will still kill given the level gap. But if Muck does one thing, it's tank special attacks. So, happens. This might drop our accuracy. It did not. Awesome. Cool. Painless. Yeah, it also is more of a physical attacker, so the special Sludge Bomb, or Mud Bomb, makes sense, didn't really hit us that much. This I'm just going to Confusion. Try and save the power points. Probably going to be fighting a lot of Psychic types. So, whatever I can reliably kill with a Confusion, I will try to. Still 150 base power with Super Effective and the Stab. Then we're going to Strength, hope he doesn't Sucker Punch us, he did. Alright. Well, let's worry about a bunch of potions. Pardon me. $1,000. Keep the health high. Can't have our Pokemon getting down. Full heal. Okay, just bought one. Now we got some more. Alright. So... green. Blue. Red? Did that work? That did work. Cool. Wasn't sure what I was doing there. She's got a Gloom or a Vileplume, I remember. It seems like a lot of the female Rocket trainers have Glooms, Oddishes, that kind of stuff. We're going to Psybeam, because it didn't kill last time with the Confusion. Alright. 2 Glooms. Sounds good. Nice and easy, just run it back. Looking good. All right. Nose is giving me problems. I don't know why. Ultra Ball. I think that's our first one, really. Not really having a lot of hard problems catching things. Can I move down? I think I can move down another one. Be weird if he just trapped me there. That'd be some bad design. I don't think this game's that undercooked. I feel like I'm always either praising this game or criticizing it. There's no in between. We're gonna Strength. He might Sucker Punch me. No, he didn't. Awesome. Hopefully he doesn't survive and Crunch. I think we're still okay though. Yeah, no problem. Cool. No Sucker Punch. I'm glad they gave Raticate a dark type in Alola. It definitely fit its whole sort of vibe going. Golbat also can learn Crunch, but can't survive a Psybeam. So we should be good. Crit. Probably didn't matter. I do like Crobat a lot. I don't think we're going to be getting one. It would just... the time investment to level up a Pokemon with friendship is a little bit more than I care to invest. I'm already planning on putting a good amount of time before the Elite Four into farming metal coats as well as hard scales. So at least one metal coat. I don't need more than one. Yeah, we gotta go that way. The director's right there. Right. Once more into the fray. I'll dispose of you. Awesome. Perfect. Let's just confusion. It's just a coughing. Just a coughing. I think we've learned by now that confusion works wonders for him. It's such a disjointed rocket dungeon. I feel like Team Rocket needs more than just the poison types and the rats for their identity. I feel like, I don't know. I guess they have like Drowsy, right? There's some scientists with Magnemite. Sleep Talk, okay. I do need to pick up Rest. I don't know what the, if it's unethical to get Kenya and then not use it and then just deliver. Okay. Wait, so what's in the stairs upstairs? So that's the key to continue on to the radio tower. What's this? Amulet coin. Oh, now we're in the, I knew it came back to it. Do we need to, activate strength? Can't use that here. Why can't we use strength? Alright. Oh, they move them throughout the day. I remember now. Okay. Well, I'm glad they gave us a little shortcut there. Amulet coin. So if you don't know what the amulet coin does, it basically I think it doubles. It increases by some amount the prize money you get. Doubles the battle's prize money. Yeah. We're gonna give that to Indy or Trad. Makes a lot of sense. They're usually what we use to clear through the regular trainers. I'm really getting an appreciation of the normal type Pokemon in this game. Definitely feels like they're putting a lot of, getting a lot of use in these sort of, kind of middle ground, sort of meaningless fights that seem to plague the mid-game. Alright. So this guy is a reliable spinner. I don't know if that's the correct term, but basically what I mean by that is that he just will always spin the way you expect it to. He won't change course if he sees you running. Some of them can just hear you run, even though they're just spinning. They'll like randomly turn, like outside of their programming, if they hear you coming by when you're running. That guy doesn't have that. He's just an idiot. Hey Levi, what's up? It's been pretty good. Beat Jasmine. Now we're clearing through the Rocket Lair. We're gonna try and at least beat Claire today, and then probably do a little bit of grinding. Get ready for the Elite Four. Trying to keep the Deathless going. Feeling pretty proud of that. I mean, if a Pokemon does die, I'm not going to reset or anything, but you know, the less Pokemon I lose, the better. Have you been? Should probably find out who Proton kind of has some. I know he just has a Houndoom. I'm just gonna figure that out when I get to it. Oh, great, another Dark-type Pokemon. We're going to Strength. It's not a Dark-type Pokemon, but they keep having Dark-type moves. They always have Crunch and Sucker Punch. You're camping and missing out on a party. Well, I'm sorry to hear that. I do enjoy camping. It depends on the party, but I'm inclined to prefer to camp. I really do love going outdoors. Love doing that. I'm a little I like small social gatherings. Any more than a few people, it just sort of gets a little bit too much for me. Although the right crowd will definitely work. I'm also a little bit never been. Oh, no, that's definitely a good reason to try to the party, though. Well, I'm sorry to hear that. At least you're you know, having a good time either way. You know, choosing between two good outcomes is better than not. Oh wow, we can just avoid this guy completely. That's hilarious. No, we can't. What is this guy? Oh, is this Proton? This is Proton. Interesting. So he's probably got some good Pokemon. He might even have some Dark types. I might have to switch out. Oh, okay. Now I see your problem. That's a little bummer. Bit of a bummer, I'm sorry. Well, I'm sure you'll have more parties. They're not going anywhere. Ugh. Camping is definitely a lot more fun when you have more control of it yourself. The obligatory going with your parents is definitely not the quite the same as I haven't been camping in quite a while, but I've definitely been hiking a lot more, and I want to try and get some stuff. Just go solo camping. That does seem a lot of fun, just sort of going out in the woods. Trying not to get eaten by bears. It's the dream. I say that unironically. That does sound kind of fun to me. Uh-oh. Please don't kill. Yeah, that crit would have killed. Uh-oh. Alright. Well, Giraffe Rig couldn't solo this entire thing. That would be unreasonable. That was close. God, this wheezing. This wheezing is insane. Alright, well, we 100% outspeed. I'm not going to Zen Headbutt. I'm going to Body Slam. I don't care. We need Zen Headbutt has a chance of missing. Definitely going to be a problem if that doesn't work out. Alright. Proton down. Bit rough, but that's why we bought healing items. Can't use them in battle, but it'll save us a bunch of arduous trips to the Pokemon Center. Antidote. Let's get some super potions. Does the stream seem a little bit less laggy, I hope? I've definitely mixed with the settings a lot. I'm getting a little bit less yelled at by YouTube for my bitrate. Hopefully it's a little bit more everything. Awesome. I appreciate you saying that. I should probably be checking it a little bit more. My first stream, the audio was just not good. So I gotta really focus on that. Care more. I'm partially doing this on YouTube so I can kind of make a backlog of content. I used to do Let's Plays back like a decade ago, back when that was like the big thing before Twitch was around, and so kind of just relying on like that old. I don't know if I really had the skill set. I was kind of just doing it during summer breaks in high school, but I don't know. That's kind of how I'm trying to. I don't know. Go about doing this. I'm sure we'll be fine. I'll crunch. Everything has dark type moves, man. Oh man, Andy's gonna get die to a crit one day. It's gonna be bad. I am exposing her to way too many crits. All these dark type moves. I gotta switch to Miltank. Gotta switch to Miltank. Especially with the Murkrow coming out. Okay. Well, maybe instead of Miltank, we'll switch to Pop. No, let's go to Rock. Rock's a little bit bulkier. It'll take the... He's done. He's done. No! No more Deathless. I gotta change my title. Damn it. Bad luck. Bad luck. It's the worst part of Nuzlocks. You get attached to your Pokemon, and then they get pursued. Nothing I could have done. Pursuit would have killed either way. And with the Paralyzed, I wasn't outspeeding them. Well, that's why set mode is part of the challenge difficulty. That took a lot of damage. Wow, Ariana's like kicking my ass. This is fucking too many sweets. Team Rocket's still, I think, my favorite team. I just like that they're not trying to take over the world or like destroy it or anything. They're just the Mafia. I don't know. It's simpler. I like the Pokemon games where you're not trying to save the world. I just like running around, collecting badges and disrupting things, being a gremlin. That's why I play Pokemon. All the save the world stuff is just kinda... eh. Alright. So... I guess I go back and swap out my Pokemon. It's not that much of a trek. Just got to avoid all the trainers. I got really attached to that Giraffe rig. That's the problem with Nuzlocks. The emotional investment. He was always kind of meant to be my Pokemon I didn't really want to put too much effort into, but alright. I think I've gone through all the 5 stages of grief. Let's figure out who we're replacing. Hold on. I gotta go to move. Deposit Pokemon, withdraw. Like, these menus are terrible. Move is the only one that matters. What am I doing? Why is this so difficult? Sure. Okay. That was a lot more confused than I thought it needed to be. we're going to take the Politoed and throw him in because there's a Houndoom coming up. And the good old Fire, Water, Grass core never leaves anyone, never been that disappointed by it. Always a good Pokemon tip. If you don't know how to balance a team around type weaknesses, just having a Fire, a Water, and a Grass type somewhere generally helps out with your switching around. That gets a good variety of types. They generally will overlap each other's weaknesses to an extent. Having the rock and electric types for like can help a little bit more for like flying and stuff. But oh god, I have to do this all. Nope, I'm in the wrong place. I'm rattled. I lied. I'm not over the grief. Probably got rid of that Typhlosion though. It's cool seeing him with all his fire around. Like, I'll never get tired of watching my Pokemon run around behind me. Alright. Well, try and enjoy your camping. Thanks for dropping by, Levi. See you around. I'm not sure what the lead is on this guy. I think it's a Houndour. Oh, I didn't heal this guy up. Okay, that's a quick super potion. Definitely would have been helpful to talk to Nurse Joy, but oh well. I think we swap in. We start with rock. I'm actually gonna give him a potion as well. I'm glad we bought all these. Definitely helping out. Definitely helping out. All the way up, please. The illusion of a big building. It's pretty big. We got enough floors. Archer. That's a good enemy name. I've always been a big fan of archers. Used to do archery as a kid. It was fun. Be fun to get back into. It'd go well with the running out in the woods and camping hobby that I'm trying to create for myself. Earthquake. Feint attack. Shouldn't do too much, although I said that about the Murkrow, and okay, less than Murkrow. Makes sense. Very nice. Off the top of my head, I think he's also got a Golbat. I'll probably stay in for that. Oh, coughing. I'll just Rock Blast it. He's got Levitate, so I can't Earthquake it. It's kind of one of the nice things about coughing. Ooh, oh, it's a crit. Alright, if it's a high roll, I might still be able to get some damage off. 3 times. It's probably a 2-shot then. Please don't poison me. I feel like I'm always getting poisoned. Nice. Hit. Awesome. Should be good. Oh, might be close. Oh, we got a crit. Nice. Nice, nice. 2 crits in 5 hits, so I guess it's not that. It's still kind of above rate. We got the Houndoom. Luckily, I don't think it knows Dark Pulse, which is really the only thing that would actually do a ton of damage to us. Wouldn't do a ton of damage, but a crit might kill. Bite should be fine as long as we don't get flinched to death. I'm gonna throw one more in there. A crit might be bad. Okay, I think we would have lived a crit, but it'd be close. But now that the first Pokemon's dead, I mean, fairly well. Alright, we beat Team Rocket. Oh, Director's coming to give us the Rainbow Wing? The Rainbow Wing. Now we can catch Ho-Oh, I guess? I don't think I'm going to be. Bell Tower. I don't know why they... I kind of like Tin Tower better. Okay, cool. So we don't actually... Dude. What? I got faked out. Damn. He really faked me out. That dick. Three, 4. Damn, that's the 9th floor. 9-story radio tower. That's crazy. Oh, we can go around talking to people now. There's some good bonuses here, I think, right? Team 11. Okay, yeah, there we go. Free TMs. Let's go. What is it? Sunny day? It's got uses. Let's see what's around here. Let's, okay. Bright Powder. That's a pretty good one. That makes Pokemon more likely to lowers your opponent's accuracy. It's a fun little hack. All right, let's head out. Let's do the lottery. Is there a copier? Oh, I think these people have like some kind of weird game going on. You can win prizes. When is password? I'm not entirely sure what they give you. Not sure if it's worth it. I don't think we're going to be messing around with it too much. I don't want to go into the Pokegear and listen to the radio. I will, however, do some lottery. Nice. Got the Rocky. Okay, just an Ultra Ball. You can get some decent TMs out of this. I know you get Dragon Claw, which would be nice. Alright. We need to fly out of here. I do like that I don't really need Fly. I can always just go back to the Pokemon Center and get it. Let's actually remember to heal. I don't know if we really need it. I'm pretty sure Rock's kind of low. Oops, sorry. Let's get Fearow back in there. This is probably the most replaceable Pokemon, especially if we already have a normal type. Return, yes. See ya. I wonder if... I don't think Fearow can learn Strength. But it'd be a good move for him. If it could. Nope. One day I'll stop pressing bag instead of Pokemon. God. Today is not that day. Alright, I think we're just gonna head to Blackthorn. Get a couple encounters. One of those will likely be... Oh, I'm gonna definitely have to switch Rock out of the front. Look, he's so happy. I love Politoed. He's so happy. Alright. Oh, I like that. Route 44. Here we go. Let's, brute force fishing for a Remoraid. It's gonna take a bit. We'll be here a while. How's everyone doing? All 0 of you. I guess just the people that theoretically watch the VOD. Thanks for watching the VOD. Appreciate you supporting the channel. In the future. Oh, wow. Firo is like, oh, what's that? That's cool. I like that. Oh, it's going to take a while. I believe it's a lot of Magikarp, a little bit of Poliwag, and a small handful of Remoraid. But Remoraid's a pretty cool Pokemon. Octillery is a fun Pokemon. It's very slow, but, you know, it definitely has its purpose. You know what? Maybe, I think I'd rather use a Dugong anyway. Let's just keep this encounter on pause. Ah, you jerk. Mareep's not a great Pokemon to start with when I've got a Folk out, but we can switch to Rock. No problem. Look at that. Good team building. Good pivots. Glad I kept Rock around. Oh, Cotton Spore wouldn't have mattered. I've got no speed anyway. Actually, no. The timid. The stupid, timid, Golem. It's fun using these trait evolutions. I never really get to. I feel like most of my casual playthroughs, I can never quite get a second DS, get the second games going around. They'll awesome. Oh, they've got good team building too. Let's go into Folk. Give Folk some love. Stun Spore, that's really annoying. I talked about this before when Lance had his Dragonite, but these, I'm just going to Aerial Ace at this point. He used Acid. Well, I always thought that was funny. I don't think Acid has any secondary. It might lower special defense. But it's pretty weak. Okay. So the Fly might have done it, but we have to go through 2 paralyzed checks to actually get it to land. And they're both 25%, so it's not the end of the world. But it's not really where you want to be. Right. Pretty painless. I don't want to I want to avoid that spinner, so I'm just gonna see if I have a paralyzed heal somewhere. I do. We're also going to. I have at least 1 potion left, right? No, I don't. Damn. All right. It's fine. It's just my flyer. Oh, we guessed right. That's just grass up there. We could potentially catch either a Tangela or... What's the other Pokemon in there? I think it's not as good as Tangela, in my opinion, at least on my team. I don't know. Instead, let's go into Ice Cave. Ice Path. So Ice Path has 2 decent Pokemon. Basically, we're guaranteed a pretty fine encounter. Although, my team is not quite built for this. So I think there's a bunch of Golbats. In Soul Silver, there's a Delibird chance, but we don't have it to worry about that. That's probably one of the worst Pokemon in this game, I feel like. Delibird just doesn't have good moves. So it's going to be a lot of Golbats. But it's probably going to be a Swinub. I think there's a 5% chance for a Jinx. And while I love crapping on Jinx for being a really weird looking design, it's a really fast ice type. It can definitely wipe the floor with Lance's dragon types. Hey, still got it. This is the waterfall, right? Yeah. Alright. I love how that's so missable, because it's such that you cannot beat the game without that. That's... I guess we already had the Aqua Tail. But, you know, all our physical water type Pokemon are definitely gonna... Oh, good. Okay. Yeah, you should get your shoes, dude. I don't think I have a strength user on my team. I'm gonna have to teach someone strength. Well, Golem's still on tackle. I don't think that's getting any better. So, also the move deleter's up next. So, no big deal. I was not prepared, but that's okay. I will actually need to circle back at some point and pick up Rock Smash. I'm gonna need it to farm heart scales. Does Rock even learn any moves that Rockhead matters for? Probably learns Double Edge somewhere. Still have yet to actually find a Pokemon we can actually catch. It's nothing but Golbats. Every encounter table is identical for these guys, so it doesn't matter what floor we're on. Okay, it's gonna be a Swinub, assuming we can catch it. Body Slam might kill. I'm just gonna Hypnosis. Oh, Endure would help. I like how he completely overshot it because he's so goddamn small. He's a little small little guy. Let's use a Great Ball. Nice. Very, very nice. All right, what haven't we used yet? I know we already had Trad, but one of my personal favorite music genres that I love listening to, listened to a lot as a kid, kind of getting more into it, is Celtic music. I love Celtic Trad. Lots of different subgenres of it too. It's a fun little uh-oh. Okay, well, maybe we'll be able to go out the other side there. I think we're going this way. Yeah, there we go. Cool, got it. Yeah, right? We can go circle it back up this way. No problem. I did it the right way. And the Zubat. Mamoswine might actually make it onto our Elite Four team. I definitely want some kind of ice type, and I think it can also give us some Koga matchups. I think it's a good Pokemon. I think it can really do a lot of work where we need it to. Also, you can actually get the Mamoswine. It's going to take us grinding for a heart scale, but we can do it. I know where we can find a single heart scale in the wild, so I'm going to have to pick that up. But after that... Okay, which side are we going? I think it's the right. I do kind of want to give that to Politoed. We're going to be changing up Politoed's moveset quite a bit soon. Alright, I think this one's got to be down there, and then we'll be ready to go downstairs. But Politoed has Perish Song, and it can also get access to Whirlpool. And I think that combination is actually kind of nuts. So hopefully that'll be a fun way to cleverly kill Kingdra, which is one of the hardest Pokemon in this game to beat, I think. It's also one of my favorite Pokemon. I think probably for that reason. Because it was just like, felt like one of the biggest moments in Gold, one of the ones I had the most time struggling with, and so Kingdra just became one of my favorite Pokemon as a kid. It's not one you see a lot in everyone's tops, although it's cool. I mean, you know, according to the Pokedex, whenever it yawns, it starts hurricanes or tidal waves or something. Whirlpools. It's just a menace to the environment. What's not to love? Alright, we're just gonna drop down. Oop, there we go. Max potion, sure. Just gonna be healing with it, but I don't remember how to go. Where do we need to hit? I've been doing the ice puzzles really well so far, and this one's I think getting me. Pretty sure we knocked down all of the things we need to. I'm pretty sure you don't actually need to knock down all of them, if I remember correctly. Oh. Yep, that would do it. Cool. That was easy. That was way easier than I thought it was going to be. I just needed to start at the beginning. No Rock Smash for me. That might be the Never Melt Ice. Pretty sure there's Never Melt Ice somewhere in here. Donk. Avalanche, that's pretty good. There aren't really good fighting type moves. Enough are physical ice type moves. It's definitely not the best, but you know, it'll definitely help with the Mamoswine. Although Ice Shard is also a pretty good one. It's not that much more strength, honestly. And it's probably enough for a Dragonite. This cave is longer than I remember it to be. We still haven't found a Jinx yet, which is kind of nuts. I feel like, from a Nuzlocking perspective, it would be kind of nice if you could... Oh, that's interesting. I'm just going to push it down one, I think, right? Yeah. From a Nuzlocking perspective, it would be a lot better if Jinx had a level cap of 24 and Swinub had 23. Unfortunately, Swinub has the highest possible level, so you can't repel Manip. Because basically, repels will stop you from finding wild Pokemon that are lower than the Pokemons who you have in your front of your party is. And so, if the strongest Pokemon on a route is like a couple levels higher than, or if there's like a rare Pokemon you want to find that's a couple levels higher than all the other ones naturally in the wild, you can kind of set your front Pokemon to that level and just sort of isolate it. We'll actually be doing that soon. Because there are... South of Blackthorn City, there's a route. Oh, God, another one of these girls. Okay, I wonder what happens if we say no. That's fun. There we go. PP up. Nice. Cool. And we're out. We're out. Good. I was really hoping we wouldn't get one last thing. No jinx at all. I don't know what that guy's going to say to me, but I don't care. And we are in Blackthorn. Very nice. All right. Level cap is, I believe, 41. Yep. Might get some more potions, just normal and super. Canberries. Any more? I do have more. Just more berries. Cool. I can do 10. It's a little bit of money, but it's fine. Super potions. 5. Very good. What are our Pokeballs looking like? Because I gotta catch this Gligar. I got 4 Ultra Balls. At this point, I think that's probably where we start using them. I might buy some Great Balls. Do we get a Premier Ball? No, we don't. Oh, that's why I bought 10. Well, for science. What do we got here? Dusk Balls are so good. I'll get 5. Dusk Balls are like my favorite. Basically, if it's dark, so anywhere where there's a, if it's nighttime, or if you're in like a cave or something, it's a 4 times catch rate. And for context, an Ultra Ball is a 2 times catch rate. And Great Balls are 1.5, so like it's good. This is the move tutor. Oof. Cool. So we can actually just fight Claire now. I have Dana. Dana is, I think, important, right? Route 38. Nope, don't care. Some people will call us saying they found items for us. Dana didn't have one. We can fly, right? Yes. I would like to fly. To Violet City. There's actually 2 things we can pick up here. Or like around here. We're not doing anything in Violet City. Although we still don't have an encounter yet. Probably will just be the egg we got. It's got to hatch that at some point. It's probably pretty close to hatching. But I did finally figure out where the goddamn Rock Smash TM is. So we're going to pick that up before we forget. This guy has it. Yo. Doodle-doodle-doo. It's not the worst move because it has a 50% chance to drop your opponent's defense, but the 40 base power is just kind of, yeah. If Geodude's your only way to beat Whitney, it's probably the best move to put on him to do that with. But, oh, now we're going down. I probably should throw on a repel. Oh well. We'll just hit some Mareeps. Find some Whoopers. My beloved. Get out of here. It'd be fun if you hit a trainer. There's the Whooper. Good boy. Needs a roller skate though. We'll see how long I keep that as my my icon. Ah, damn, that's a lot of rail Pokemon. I really should have just used a repel. I'm too stingy. Resources are for hoarding, not for using. That's how I play video games. Although when I'm trying to make a YouTube show, I probably should value entertainment over over time management. I'm already doing that with the potions. Okay, good. Oh, I did miss him. Okay, so if I remember correctly, it's that rock right there. Oh, you know what? There's one more thing in Violet City that we have to do, but we have to go somewhere else first. And I'm not... Technically, this is a bit of a bend. Oh, there we go. Okay, it's there. That's weird. Heart scale acquired. Now we're going to fly to Goldenrod. We gotta put someone in the box. That's not Firo. Whoops. Stupid WASD. If I ever save a save state to 2, I'm screwed. Alright, doesn't really matter who we put in. Let's throw in Ampharos. We've got almost a full box. I think with all the encounters that we skipped, which I think I've written 1, 2, 3, 5, or 6. Plus we need one. We can't get one in all of Vine City. Or we can't get one in Blackthorn. It's just Gyarados. And then maybe there might be a secondary fish option. But whatever. So I'm gonna grab this guy, but I'm immediately going to. This is technically an encounter in Goldenrod, but he's also just a male bird, and so I'm just gonna use him as a male bird. Not gonna use him. Kenya is basically just a level 20 Spearow. You can just keep him the whole game. You don't actually have to deliver your mail. But if you do, you get the TM for rest. Alternatively, I could play Voltorb Flip 10 times longer than I already did to get $2,000 or whatever it is to get to buy it from the game corner. I don't like Voltorb Flip enough to do that, so I am just going to give this guy Kenya. So since I didn't use him, hopefully that doesn't break the Nuzlocke rules, but what he will do is blabber on for a while and then give me rest. And so rest is for an kind of objectively stupid strategy that I want to use. But with that, we can now basically fully rewrite the moveset of our Politoed. And so we still have Surf, which is the bread and butter move the Politoad's going to be using. But we also have Parasong Whirlpool Rest to really cheese Pokemon. This is probably the move to leader. Remember. Cool. It'll cost me a heart scale. Cool. So let's see what he can learn. Parasong. Heck yeah. Yeah, let's do it. Teach. We're going to skip Hypnosis. We have Spore still. Hypnosis is also a 60 base power move, or a 60 accuracy move, which is just like so inconsistent. I do kind of wish we had Water Absorb. Damp is definitely not the ideal. Honestly, because we never got an Azalea Town encounter, it might have made sense for me to try a water move on the Poliwag when I caught it to try and get it again, because you can isolate it a few different ways. Anyways, Whirlpool. I actually didn't. I really hope Whirlpool can be learned by Politoed. I don't know why. Yeah, okay, good. Didn't actually check that. Yes. Which move should be forgotten? We're going to get... Oh, let's start with that one. Also going to rearrange the moves probably, since I'm putting so much effort into this anyways. Rest. Pretty much every Pokemon that can learn TMs learns Rest. A few Pokemon just cannot learn TMs, which is kind of funny. But it's just like Magikarp and like Weedle, Caterpie, that kind of stuff. It's really just like Pokemon like that. Very small amount. Alright. So now... Politoed has... I'm also going to put Surf in front. Cool. Now that is a moveset. And with the 115-82 defenses, I think that should be a good way to really screw over that. Yeah, should be good. Nope, bag is bad. One more thing we're going to do before we go to the Dragon-type gym is get a Ice-type Pokemon. I guess we could go Mamoswine, but I kind of want Dugong. I might try both. We're going to get a couple more encounters. Play a little slow, but I think it'd be fun. So, CM Wood City, we're going to do two things here. The first one is we're going to grind until we get another Heartstone. Because you need a Heartstone to evolve Mamoswine. Piloswine evolves to Mamoswine by learning the move Ancient Power. And Ancient Power is only learned by this Pokemon through Heart Scales, kind of like Parasong. Heart Scales need to be Rock Smashed. I can only do it in certain places, but CM Wood City is one of them. Rattata is basically... I'm actually going to teach him Sea Thief at some point as well. But he's kind of our resident HM user. Because Raticate is a Pokemon I don't respect. Looking good. Rock Smash will also, in CM Wood City, wherever they are. Hopefully I don't run into you scene. Good. This is also a 95%. Some rock smash. Nope. Most of them have nothing. Sometimes they'll have an item. Sometimes that item will rarely be a heart scale, so we might be in here for a bit of a haul. But more commonly we'll have a Pokemon. So 95% of the time this Pokemon's going to be a Krabby. Good. There is a possibility for a Shuckle. If that was the case, we can always fish up a Krabby in... Olivine City. I wish I could talk today. That would be really helpful. Now this makes our Olivine City... So technically we could have just done that from the beginning. I don't know. And then we could have guaranteed the Shuckle. But I don't want a Shuckle. Also, I think you can just grab a Shuckle from a guy in the house, so it wouldn't make any sense for me to grind for the 5%. Although I'm already going to be grinding for the heart scales. I think it's literally the house right here that we're going to be swapping in and out of. Yes, we need to name every Pokemon. My instinct is always to be like, no. What is Krabby? Sea Shanty. I love sea shanties. They're fun. Who didn't get into sea shanty TikTok back in the day? I was thinking that might be... Oh god. The Suicune up there. That's not a... Did I miss my Suicune opportunity? No. I'm gonna leave that guy there. I don't think we're gonna be touching these 3 legendary dogs or whatever they are. Alright, now I'm gonna hope that... I mean, there's no way... I'm gonna run away. Yeah, cool. I mean, we're slow as balls, but that thing's level 19. Alright, this is gonna take a while. Didn't get a single item. It's gonna suck. Hope everyone's doing well. I gotta work on my random blabbering as we take our time finding I do really like this background. I don't know what it is. It's just like this random purple. It doesn't really fit where we are. I guess this is just the beach. They didn't really want to put a lot of effort into the beach background. It's kind of cool though. I do like it. I'm gonna move my camera to match my max ether. Okay. You know, that's a pretty good one. Still not centered. Oh, check out my piano. It's the cheapest one they had. That was full-sized. So I can't say I really recommend it. It's a Casio. It gets the job done. It pianos, that's for sure. I do like that it's got a bit of a, what's it called? It's got the settings where you can sort of like make a whole backing track with your left hand just by pressing chords and stuff. I forget what those are called. It's a fun time, you know, just jamming. I'm not a particularly good pianist. I used to do it as a kid, and I kind of tried to get back into it semi-recently. The problem was I just never had the drive to really learn piano. I just didn't like practicing. I didn't like people hearing me play. That's kind of why I like the digital pianos now. I can put headphones in so no one else hears me suck. Revive. Damn. Oh, that's money. Money, money. In a permadeath run, at least. I mean, revives will really save your ass in a regular playthrough, but, Oh, a Shuckle finally. There we go. Level 24 is pretty high, but Shuckle is slower than Parasect for some reason. Shuckle's stats are, like, the most insane things you've ever seen. Like, its attack and defense, I think, are 5. It's ridiculous. Oh, max ether? Okay. Those are probably the best things to stock up while we're waiting for the hard scales. Ethers restore your power points. You can't actually buy them in stores. You have to find them out in the wild. So it's kind of cool that they have a way to get them repeatably. But for the Elite Four, it's definitely going to be helpful to have a couple. Yellow Shard, I don't know what those do. They kind of change every game. It's just like a random collectible. I've seen them used for move tutors, I believe. I don't know where the move tutors are in this game. I think they're the Battle Frontier, right? Oh, just Krabbies. Plump, 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 plump. But the Krabby was important because now that we have the Krabby, we can go to Whirl Island once we're done finding the heart scale. And we've now isolated every Pokemon except for Seal. And so then we evolve into Dugong, and we've got another Ice type that learns Ice Beam. And should be pretty good. And this one actually doesn't get screwed over by water type Pokemon like Mamoswine does. So I think that'll be really useful. Ice is a very interesting type. It's got it only resists ice, so it's defensively it's pretty garbage, but offensively it's got a lot of it's probably the best offensive type. It's kind of got this. I mean, it's what it is. I do love that Game Freak keeps trying to make defensive ice types, though. It's very funny. Like Cryogonal. Like, what's Cryogonal doing? Nothing. Just struggling. Speaking of Cryogonal, I do think once I'm done with this game, Pokemon, I want to say probably White, that's the one I have, is probably up next for Nuzlocking. I will try and get to some ROM hacks eventually, try and up my skill, but again, I'm still kind of getting comfortable both streaming and Nuzlocking in general. And so choosing a game that I have a lot of comfort with and that's not particularly difficult made a lot of sense for my first stream, you know? Or at least my first playthrough. Hopefully once I'm done with this, I can get back into video editing. Making some YouTube's content. That's not just streams, but as, you know, more edited and stuff. I'm not sure how I'm going to do it, but, you know, might as well just throw them on the live stream. I can clip them later instead of just saving all of these to my computer. That was kind of the thought process behind all this. Should be fun. I want to get back into video editing. The morning news was on one day, and they said something to help battle depression is to go find your old childhood hobbies that you abandoned and get back into them. And so, making Pokemon videos for YouTube was technically something I enjoyed doing, at least in the summers back when I was in high school. But then I couldn't stick with it when I was in school. But now that I'm just sort of not doing much, kind of makes sense to spend my time doing that, you know? Do what you love. I love shooting the shit, playing Pokemon, being dumb, and being creative. So I'd love to get a heart scale too. Man, this is rough. This is the beauty of having no concurrent viewers right now, though. At least since the last time it updated. If you are here, hello. But right now, the only person whose time I'm wasting is myself. This is a lot of effort for a Mamoswine. I can't wait to finally grind Metal Claws or Metal Coats the same way. That might be. I might do that actually before the gym as well. This could be a bit of a grind fest today. But, you know, needs to get done. I did try to find a cheat code just to get a bunch of heart scales, and there are not really a lot of cheat codes for this game. I should have edited these in. Just a store that'll sell all of those random things I feel like I'm missing out of this game. Maybe I didn't ROM hack it enough. This is brutal. At least Raticate's finally getting some love. Oh, we can also get the Wooper. Wooper might actually be a good idea. Because now the cave below us is actually open. We just got that call. Happened right when we beat Janine, so that's probably... Or Jasmine, not Janine. So, I think I've called her Janine today already. Janine is the poison-type gym leader in Kanto. Only in this game. Koga's daughter. You know, that little tiny smidge of water has actually lasted me quite a while. I'm glad for it. Yeah, I found so many shuckles. It's crazy how many shuckles am I gonna find before I find a goddamn heartstone. Watch this Parashong just not work, and I'm just gonna die. I should look up Claire's team. Yeah. I feel like Politoed is going to be okay here. Oh my god. Maybe I should be using repels. 4th shuckle. I'm definitely noticing a lot less lag. So, engaging my GPU has definitely made the performance quite a bit better. Glad for that. Learning how OBS works. Ooh. Revive. Damn. Hopefully they sell for a lot. I don't actually know how much they sell for. These Suicune's keeping us company over there. I need to start streaming earlier, at least getting up later. I'm kind of pivoting my sleep schedule already. I used to be quite the night owl. I used to work until 11 p.m. and get home at like midnight and wouldn't go to sleep till like 4. That was my life for a few years. So for actually a few different jobs, I usually tend to work in the afternoons. So I had gotten my sleep schedule to a healthy place, but I don't know. I think I want to pivot more to more of a night owl again. It's kind of what I always have been. I guess I'm adaptable, but I don't know. I like the night. I'm a creature of the night. That's the cringiest thing I've said. In God, how many hours of odds I've made so far. That's what people come here for, I think. I hope not. If you're coming here to watch me be cringe, I might feel bad. Don't do that. Man, hard scales suck to get. It'd be faster to learn how to do the Pokeathlon. Maybe I should be doing the Pokeathlon. I couldn't find a cheat code for that either. I wanted the points for it. If I could get, if I could just hack the points in, that'd be good. It feels like all the things I tried for this game to like make it a little bit easier and faster just ended up not working. God, it's, how long has it been? Like 15, 20 minutes at this point? It's feeling like a while. Well, if you were trying to fall asleep, this is definitely the stream for you. Oh my god. I thought this would be faster. Parasong wasn't worth it. Cool. Okay. I need to keep talking. Dude, that's the skill I'm building. Shooting the shit, rambling when no one's around. Talking to myself, whoa. Man, I feel like we're only getting one item every like 3 rounds. At least they got this house here to kind of reset it quickly. It's definitely like pretty efficient. Is that Shuckle number 5? Shuckle is a fun Pokemon to meme with. Definitely has some goofy things going on. Power Swap is probably, because it's got like 200 or something in its base defenses, I think. Like, it's got kind of low stats, but the only stats that are really anything are defense and special defense. So this is a goofy thing. Plump, 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 plump. But if it gets us a Mamoswine, it will probably be worth it. This is just, you know, the grinding of a Pokemon game. I'm glad they kind of reduced the amount of grinding in the newer ones, because it's not that fun. I remember when I was in college, I was getting into Gen 6 competitive breeding, and I would just do that sort of in like my hour gaps between classes. I never actually got to actually playing competitive just because I Star Piece. Okay, this is money. At least the items that are not hits are often good. You know, we're getting max elixirs or max ethers and stuff. But yeah, I did a lot of competitive breeding in college, and it took forever. Oh my god. At least until I got like a nut ditto off of some sort of trade forum. It's probably hacked. I don't know for sure it's hacked, but the IVs are so insane that I can't imagine it isn't. But that made it a lot easier. But even still, like compared to like modern day where you can just hyper train a level 50 from Gen 9, you can just make any Pokemon good. You can change its nature wherever you want. Like, you can just catch a random Pokemon and just make it competitive in, like, 10 minutes. It's still a bit of a grind, but, like, I've got a few boxes of competitively ready Pokemon, and a few that are almost there. A few boxes of Pokemon that are almost there. It's just so much faster nowadays. It's really a good quality of life improvement. There's that new Pokemon game that should be coming out soon that's like just fully battle focused. It feels like they're just seeing the success. My hope is, I forget what it's called, like Pokemon Conquest or something. It's not Conquest. It seems like it's just like a dedicated Pokemon battling stadium. Pokemon battling game, and I hope they're just seeing the success of Pokemon Showdown and just trying to recreate it. And as much as I love Pokemon Showdown, I do think that would be a fantastic way to do it, and I'm excited for it. I think I want to get into some VGC so I can get my head more around, because I did get back into VGC for Gen 9, and I'm actually fighting in it now, and it's been a while. I haven't really touched this regulation, and I barely touched the last one. I don't know. I come and go. I'll show up for a few of them, and then I'll get into it for like a month, and then I'll kind of put it down, do something else. It's kind of how I do all my hobbies. So I think in between the Nuzlocks, I might do some competitive stuff, probably on Showdown for now. If I, feel like I'm invested enough in streaming to really invest money into it, I might get a capture card and stream my own proper Pokemon Violet ranked. Ooh. Oh, wow, that took a while. Okay. Hopefully we never have to do that again. That was probably about 25 minutes, I want to say. All right. So now we're going to swap Punk out. We might... Flash might be useful, but we're not going to do it because we are greedy assholes. Do I ever... I think I have an escape rope. We'll figure it out. If I get lost, I get lost. But we are going to switch you out for Ampharos. And we're probably going to lead with the Ampharos as well. Just so we have someone mildly fast in front. And we are off to the Whirl Islands. Now that we have a valid Whirlpool. And we are not going to stay very long at all. Tentacool. But assuming I did everything correctly, we should be very easily getting a seal. There are technically 4 entrances to the Whirl Islands, and I'm sure they have... Oh, that's cool. I'm sure they have some valid valid items that were worth getting. Obviously, we can't get Lugia anywhere close to anytime soon. Is this a darkness? It is a darkness. Okay, so we are just going to run around here. Cool. And hope I was correct. Yeah, so the reason we caught a Krabby there, not because I particularly want one, but because now it's not our encounter for Whirl Islands. Although there is quite a bit. I believe there are also just a bunch of Zubats here, and probably Golbats. I don't know. I don't actually... I should probably look up the encounter table. I might be here a bit. Yep, there's the Golbat. What the heck? Okay. Run. Cerebi. Good old Cerebi. Never leave home without it. Yep. It's just Zubats, Golbats, and a 15%. Golbat's only 5%. Come on. Alright. 15% seal, levels 22 to 24. What are its moves? Oh, it's got Rest. And Aqua Ring, Ice Shard, Encore. This is gonna be rough. $190 capture rate is decently high though, so it shouldn't be that bad. We got the Dusk Ball too if we need it. All right. This is taking a bit. When does it get Ice Beam? 47. Ugh. Ew. What the? Ew. Where's that from? Wait. It's 47 regardless of whether it's Dugong or... That's funny. So evolving it doesn't actually make it learn it faster. That's wacky. It's not usually how that works. But we can get an Aurora Beam. And we can evolve it before the level cap. And we can give it Ice Beam for the Elite Four. Which I think this will be an Elite Four Pokemon we use. It's, again, one of those weird bulky ice types, but I don't know. I do appreciate Dugong a little bit more. I'm gonna go a little bit higher up. Maybe they just don't like the entrance. I know that's not how that works, but you know, give myself a little bit more space. I don't think I've ever used a Dugong in like a full playthrough. Maybe if I go in the water surfing. Oh, you get horsies here. Ooh, no, I think I'm pretty set on the Dugong. I want the Ice Beam. Although, I do love me a Kingdra, and I can actually get one in this game. That's actually kind of tempting. You can just surf one up. Level 10 to 20. I mean, Dugong's better. Messes up Lance a lot easier. Yeah, we're gonna go for Dugong. Sorry, Kingdra. I do love him. I need that ice type. I guess it's a more defensive Pokemon in general. And it's twice as likely to show up. How fast is Dugong? Oh, we're getting Dugong. Seal is only 45 speed. That's terrible. 70? Okay. Fight. Oh, it's level 22. Heck yeah. Rest, Ice Shard, Encore, Icy Wind. Thunder Wave. I will tackle it once. Oh. I'm choice specs. That's funny as hell. Alright. Well, I can Jam Band. Just do some false swipes. Although I guess I am weak to the ice type moves he uses. Hopefully I outlevel him enough that doesn't matter. Yeah, we're good. I'll do a false swipe. Icy Wind should hurt a bit more. Not much. This guy has no attack stats at all. Wow. Seal just kind of sucks. Alright. I'm not going to sit here and let him rest on me. We'll use a Great Ball because we got a bunch of them. What are we naming them? I like how he's just hopping. And save it. I've been holding on to Soul for a while. In retrospect, it was probably the best thing to name it Ghastly, but we already named Ghastly. Bag is not the right place to go for that. Alright. I think we're going to continue dawdling around, wasting time. And get a Steelix. Oh, I should have gone to Critique. Critique was the way. Cool. A Critiac. I don't know what an Critique is. So these are all the names of these towns are named after like trees and plants. And some of them are a little bit above me. Big fan of Blackthorn. That's one of my favorites. I like, you know, goldenrod's a fun flower, but like, I don't know what a critique is. All right, we're going to be swapping you out for that. Yeah, we don't need to be catching any Pokemon. So basically what we're going to be doing is teaching Thief to this guy. Now that I think I've used up all of the possible HMs it can use. Cool, Punk can learn it. Yes. Sucker Punch, goodbye. And what we're going to be doing is we're going to be running around, using Thief on every Magnemite we see until we get one that actually works. Let's go. Oh, look at the little rat. Aw. Now I'm gonna start liking this rat. Oh boy. Okay, so Magnemite's 20% at all times of the day. And Route 39, which is where we were before. 20% all times of the day. Okay, no differences. What is the percentage chance that he's holding 5% metal coat? Oh, right. Oh, the grind. The grind fast before the 8th gym. Oh, well, Miltank. So 5% of 20%. It's like 1%. Cool. So 100 encounters. Number 2. It's only going to take us 98 more encounters to get this metal coat. And then we'll have an Onyx. It'll be great. Or a Steelix. It'll be great. And imagine if I caught a Scyther, I'd be doing this twice. There is a metal coat naturally in the world. The problem is that you have to beat the Elite Four to get it. Like so many things in this game. Like all the good TMs. Like, oh man, if you could get Toxic. Oh, Toxic's such a good move. Oh, first Magnemite. Let's see how it's only our second Magnemite because we did catch one. Fight. Oh, it's only 10 Thief PP. That's going to get me. Nope. We're also going to take a bunch of damage. Alright, run away. I will be leveling him up so he doesn't die. 2 random Thunder Shocks. Let's get Punk up in levels. Let's get him to like 30. I really need to like adjust this better. Oh, I should just be spamming A, sorry. Yeah, I guess I don't really have the most adjustable mic or webcam. It's like the most jerry-rigged thing you've ever seen in your life. I gotta say. Maybe one day I'll get a green screen or something. Get like proper hardware. That'd be fun. Give myself a little bit of an upgrade. Gotta get more used to it, get more comfortable, get a little bit more of a... probably a bit more of an audience. I think I probably have to start making actual content, not just live streaming. It'd be fun though. It's a good adventure. I'm excited. Assurance. Just a bunch of dark type moves. What a jerk. Alright. I'm sure we got many more arcanes ahead. I wouldn't be surprised if I went through all of them at this point. Let's see if we can get a metal coat before we run out of thieves. Wow, that's our second Miltank. The chance of finding a Miltank in the wild is the same as the chance of a random Magnemite having a metal coat. So this might bode well for us. We'll see. Second Magnemite. Probably like, what, our 6th encounter? Thief. Come on. Gimme, gimme, gimme. Nope. Let's see. One day we'll find a metal coat. We need that Steelix. We need the Steelix. Eradicate, de-eradicate. Alright. Hopefully this doesn't take too long. After all that time grinding for metal scales. Damn, lost a viewer. Sorry, dude. You didn't want to see us grind for metal coats. Can't say I blamed him. I want a Steelix though. Like, it'd be so good. Fortress kind of sucks. It's the only other steel type I guess I have Magnemite. I want a Steelix. One day or another, I'm gonna find you. I'm gonna get you, get you, get you, get you. Oh, this is a grind. I knew it would be. You know, if I just had that... If I could get a functioning action replay code for the Pokeathlon points, literally, I could get heart scales, I could get like all the evolution items I would ever need. I wouldn't have had to run back to get that King's Rock a couple episodes ago. That's a lot of Miltank. Holy crap, the Miltank is insane. I haven't seen a single Tauros. They're the same, they're both 5%. The statistics are insane. Give me a goddamn metal coat. I've already committed. I can't stop. I gotta go, I gotta go. I need more dark types in this game. It sucks they lock so many of them behind. Like, the only one you can really get is Umbreon. Here's a Tauros. Right? Like, I don't think there's any other rock. Yeah. Magnemite, let's go. Okay. Come on, 5%. 5%. 5%. I'm glad I don't gamble, because I just get disappointed. It's the closest I get. Nope. Damn it. I just know too much about statistics. Once you see the world through statistical analysis, gambling just gets a lot harder to justify. And I think it's probably the Pokemon growing up playing it so much, but like, I just see the world as numbers now. It's a little bit harder to quantify them, but it's kind of a depressing worldview, honestly. But it's definitely, I think it's a good way to look at the world if you can handle it, if you can stomach it. Man, this is rough. I never want to do this again. The Steelix strats suck. Steelix strats are cringe. Am I even going to use them in the Elite Four? Am I just wasting my time with this? I feel like I'm going to like actually do my Elite Four planning, and I'm just not going to use any of these guys. And I'm just going to regret my life choices. I should just be fighting Karen. Not Karen, Claire. We'll see. There's more Eradicates. One day we'll find it. Come on, Magnemite. Come on, Magnemite. Nope. Cannot will it into being. Alright. I'll do like 10 minutes of this, and then if we don't get a Steelix, we don't get a Steelix. We'll have it for the back half. You know, there's some more fights after this. Although, honestly, it just eats Koga for breakfast. Who's the fourth? Karen? Yeah, it'd be good against Karen. Kinda. It wouldn't be good against Houndoom. Magnemite. Yeah, it's good against like half of them. It's a good Lance pivot. Nope. Didn't get it. I should really be thinking more about my my final team for the Elite Four. What I want to actually do with it, what I want to get from it. I think I want an Alakazam. That seems like a pretty safe bet. I can kind of just sweep through the first two guys if I give it Shadow Ball. First three, actually. Alakazam kind of just, yeah, wipes the floor with like three of them. Definitely does not work against Karen. It can probably come in as a pivot. I've got like I probably Dugong Mamoswine, I think, probably come together for Lance. I think Steelix will make a good pivot. I really do. Steelix and Gyarados fit really well just together as Pokemon. I think 2 water types is pretty defensible. Yeah, Alakazam is like 100% being brought. I suppose I could run Gengar as well, just as like a backup Zam. Alright. Gyarados. What is the 6th Pokemon? Would it be a good rock type? Because I feel like, you know, Lance has that just rock weakness for all of its Pokemon. I guess I don't really have. I have Gyarados would be good against. Oh, I probably want an electric type. Yeah. Let's get Let's get an Ampharos in there. Ampharos is good because I can learn. I can teach it. There we go. Another Magnemite. Okay. I think I have my team. Did it work and I just didn't notice yet? No. We will get it one day. It's been like 5 minutes. Alright. So Alakazam, Mamoswine, Dugong, Steelix, Gyarados, Ampharos. I've got 2 ground types, I've got 2 water types. I think that's pretty defensible. Man, this is killing me. Alright. A few more and then we go back. Our, technically there is a, what's it called? The magnet pole ability could make it more likely to find steel types. It could increase the chances. We don't have that, and it would be really annoying to have to switch into a Thief user, especially with the supersonic Thunder Wave kind of, or Thunderbolt. Shock? Shock. Just the likelihood of getting haxed out of doing anything would make it kind of crappy. I do miss those overworld ability changes. I thought that was a really good aspect of Pokemon that they got rid of in Scarlet and Violet. Really sad they got rid of it. Like having the lead Pokemon... No, it's my chair. The lead Pokemon in your party, its ability sort of affecting the overworld mechanics in different ways. I know Illuminate still... Does it still do that? I don't even know. Illuminate makes it more likely to find Pokemon. I think Stench makes them less likely to find you. I guess those wouldn't really matter much. Compound Eyes makes it easier for items to like increases the likelihood that a wild Pokemon will have an item, which would be really nice in this context. But our Venomoth does not have that. It has tinted lenses. Oh, I did find out that when Venonat evolves into Venomoth, Compound Eyes becomes something else, Shield Dust. So it doesn't actually get the Compound Eyes Sleep Powder. So Butterfree is still alone in that niche. I did misspeak a few days ago when I was talking about the Venonat versus Butterfree comparison. The Compound Eyes Sleep Powder is definitely unique to, in this game at least, unique to Butterfree. I guess you can do it with Venonat itself, but Venonat kind of sucks. You kind of want a fully evolved Pokemon. Okay. I feel like we're gonna find a shiny before we find a goddamn... Okay, 3 more until we have to heal. Nope. At least my chair is rolling again. I looked into the wheels and it was all full of my hair. Because this stuff gets everywhere. I do like it. I love having long hair. It just makes me happy. It's a fun time. I like having the volume. One day we'll find the metal coat. Maybe I'll do it off stream at this point. That might be smarter. Or maybe my my YouTube analytics are just sort of freaking out. I don't know. This has been very grindy. It's definitely a learning experience, though. You know, if I try to make a long-form video essay about this, I can definitely talk about all the needless grinding I had to go on. But we're making Elite Four teams. We're making teams that are easier for Claire. I don't know if I'm actually going to bring this to Claire. Do I bring this to Claire? What does Claire have? I think I bring Magneton to Claire. Oh, it's got Fire Blast and Aqua Tail. Yeah, no, literally Steelix is garbage against Claire. So I could be doing this later. This is definitely not something I need. Yeah, these all have water type moves. Literally every Dragonair has Aqua Tail, except for one that has Fire Blast at the end. That's crazy. I honestly think we're gonna find a goddamn shiny before we find a metal coat. I think Stantler would also make this go faster if we got a Frisk Stantler. Because then they could tell us if we have an item right ahead. And that would be one of the best Thief users, really, because then you can kind of just sort of call it when you see it. Alright. One more Magnemite. Right? I'm gonna press fight to make sure. Let's see what's going on. Fight. Oh, we have two more. Let's go. Let's go. Oh man. This is oh yeah, I already cut my 10-minute mark off. Nah, I'm gonna run until I run out of Thief PP. I guess we're still ahead. We've only actually found 8 Magnemites so far. Oh, there we go. Another Magnemite. Perfect. This is brutal, I gotta say. I'm looking for a little animation. If you didn't know, there should be. Let me check. There should be some icon telling me. I should have brought a Miltank just so I could heal up. Oh, nice double, 2 in a row, baby. Okay. Do we just do Claire? I think we just go to Claire. We're not using Steelix for the Claire fight. We will come back to this later. But I'm out of Thief PP and out of Morale. And I did say we were finishing Johto in this title, so we gotta be Claire before I fall asleep. I don't think I'm in danger of falling asleep anytime super soon. But we gotta be clear. Give me that dugong. Give me that swine. Or I guess it's a seal. You're not good. Even you're not good. What else is bad? Let's get you in there. Yeah, I like that. This feels like a decent team to go around. Although I guess the ubiquity of Aquatail kind of makes me not want Swinub. Maybe just Trad. It's hard to go wrong with her. Just bulky, just stomps everything, body slams everything. What more could you ask for? What are you? Oh, you have Illuminate. That sucks. We haven't gotten any water orb type Pokemon. That's been kind of hurting me. I think Alakazam would probably just die. What do you got? Light Screen's actually kind of fun. I'm just looking at my abilities now. I think at the Intimidate. That's good. Alright. See ya. Switch off. So level cap is 41. So let's go 37. So there's actually quite a few trainers, and they all have Dragonairs. So I expect a decent amount of XP gain in the... Are you going to learn, like... I think it learned... Did it learn Discharge by now? It better have. Alright, Soul's going to take some time. Aqua Ring. No, that's crap. I am really excited to try out this this Poliwrath set, or Poliwhirl Toad, Politoad set. It does seem pretty funny. 26. I want to say 33 is when Seal evolves. Aurora Beam, yes please. That might be what we're yeah, that's how we're gonna beat a lot of this. I guess Ice Shot. Minus attack plus special defense. Encore. I'm too slow for Encore. Encore is for a fast Pokemon. I love Encore. Oh my god, don't get me wrong, but it's got to be used correctly on the right Pokemon. And I don't think it's really where I want to be right now. There might be some Aqua Jet? Nah. We have Ice Shard. Why would we want Aqua Jet? I might not even keep Ice Shard. Dugong doesn't have... It's got kind of mediocre attack and special attack. But, you know, the Ice Stab. Brian? Nah, we're just gonna teach it Surf. Like... Oh, nope, didn't actually evolve at 33. I'm always wrong with these. Why am I always bad with these? There we go, 34. Close enough. Close enough. There we go. Nice little ice type for the gym. Resists all these water moves that are everywhere. Bunch of HP for the Dragon Rages. Sheer Cold. No, I'm not doing Sheer Cold strats. Don't get me wrong. One hit KO Dugong is... Oh, I should bring that back for if I do VGC. Definitely going to be highlighting Death Roulette Dugong. Come on, that's a title. All right, we got to go heal as well. Can't forget that. Bounce, interesting. Nah, we got the best moveset. I don't think I'm teaching Politoed another move. Jam Band. Captivate. Nah, get out of here. I guess it's not the worst move, but the fact that it needs to be the opposite gender is just really limits its ability to be used. I don't care about what Lyra has to say to me. Screw Lyra. All right. So I think we're gonna teach Surf to, what's her name? Dugong. You can teach Surf to Miltank? That's funny. I don't think it's really got the special attack, but it's got like so many. It's oh, it actually has plus attack. Never mind. No, it doesn't. I mean, Icy Wind is actually kind of a good move. Nah, it's fine. It can be useful at times, but I think I'd rather just have the damage. We're actually getting a decent chunk of items and stuff. It's kind of nice. All right. After all that work, it is time. Man, I wish Jam Band had a had dry skin. I've wished that this entire game, but with all these water types we're going to be fighting, I think I wish it even more now. Oh yeah, this is a fun gym challenge. Oh yeah. Dunk. It's a goofy one. I don't know how the mechanics of this work at all. Cool. I have to hit her. She's gonna have just some Dratinis and Dragonairs. This should actually go pretty well for my Dugong. See how well Aurora Beam does. This will be the first test. Oh, look at him. Dugong. Okay. Okay, let's see how it does against Dragonairs. But that was pretty good. Like, I'm happy with that. Let's see what it does. It's a 2-shot. Agility is totally fine with me. What are you gonna do? Slam? Miss Slam for me real quick. Miss a Slam. Dragon Rage, I'll take it. Got 117. I guess it's a 3-shot. Can't crit though. So definitely nice on that aspect. Alright. Getting soul up. I'm going to Super Potion. Cool. You know, the Heracross might make more sense actually than the Miltank. Oh, I'm good. It's bam right there. What's this guy got? He's just got water types. So we're gonna switch to Pop. Really waiting on Pop to learn some better moves here. Ah, that jerk. Should have waited. Well, I switched. The next couple just have a water types that no Twister. Oh, get ready. Ah, they don't have enough Pokemon in this game anymore. Discharge. Let's go. So, Choice Specs Discharge. He is probably not living. Actually, I think I should be putting Choice Specs on my Dugong for this fight. I think it might actually get a kill. Yeah, I think Choice Specs is the way to go. Okay, that was not a lot of damage, which is ideal. Good, good, good. Nice and easy. I am going to switch the items around. Oh, I should have done that there. Item take. Item give. Good old Choice Specs. Awesome. Maybe I should have leveled up a little bit more, because this is going to be the same Dragonair that Claire has, and this is also my last fight. So I probably won't be able to one-shot this current one. He's faster than me as well. Not ideal. Alright. By the time I level up 4 more times... Yeah, so 4 more levels, and I feel like I probably do have it. I can also ice... Oh, I can't Ice Shard. I have. Damn it. Alright. Oh, it's a speed tie. Yeah, so I think if I leveled up fully, I probably wouldn't have actually needed the... I think that would have been good. That would have been good. What the heck am I doing? This is a weird one. This is goofy. They're having fun though. Awesome. Alright, let's get ready. Super Potion. Gonna need a regular potion as well. Very nice. Nope. Misclick. Why did my volume go down? There we go. Awesome. Now let's do some rare candying. Gotta get it up to 41. I don't know why I said it like that. 39. Oh man. It's gonna be 24 rare candies. It's gonna take a bit. Let's see what, probably get some decent moves. I think Pop's due for a, oh, dive, interesting. Pop's due for a new move. Industrial knows a better move than Thunder Shock at this point, right? It has to at this point. I haven't checked. I don't actually... Discharge. Okay, we found it. It didn't. That's insane. We're still rocking goddamn Thunder Shock. That is criminal. Absolutely criminal. But now we have, honestly, a couple good answers into the water types. If Industrial dies, I'm not going to be too sad. I feel like we have better Steel types and we have better Electric types. It's not a bad Pokemon, and it's good that it fills both of those roles. And baiting Ground type and fighting, yeah, it's weaknesses are easy to cover for, because they usually have immunities to them. Like if you've got something that can switch into Fire types, you also just have Gengar that can switch into all the other things that scare it. That's pretty good, because it's weak to like ground and fighting, and so you can just sort of makes a good pivot. I gotta think more about my pivots. That's why I want Steelix and Gyarados. Steelix and Gyarados have perfect pivot synergy. Just the long boy, Team Long Boy. The Super Snakes. Just seems fun. I don't know. One thing I'm gonna need. Do I have, before I check, I have a max repel. I have a repel and a... Okay, that's probably enough repels. After we're done with this, we're going to be going into the Dragon's Lair, Dragon Den, whatever it's called. And I definitely want to be... Giga Drain. Nah. I know we can't use a Dragonite on the first Elite Four, but this game doesn't end with the Elite Four, unlike all the other ones. We're going to have to round 2, and having Extreme Speed Dragonite does sound kind of fun. And so we will keep it around at a later time. Almost done rare candying. Trad is mostly here as a sort of a backup pivot. You know, it can sort of take a kill afterwards, get some body slam stuff going on, heal up with Milk Drink. It's just a tanky Pokemon. Gyro Ball, nah, that sucks. Gyro Ball is better the slower you are, and Trad's actually pretty fast. I like the little sounds of the lava. That's kind of fun. All right, we're going Pop. Do we have like berries? We have orange berries. Dark, Ghost, Electric, Flying, Ice. I don't have any of these moves. Let's give some orange berries to Pokemon. I know that's like very minimal. I don't think it's really gonna matter. But oh, we should have given. There's an easy Mystic Water we could do. All right, let's go. Claire. Claire might be one of my favorite gym leaders. I guess she doesn't really have much personality, and the one she does have is kind of petulant, but I don't know. She just sort of was a big specter over my childhood. Like, that Kingdra was so hard to actually deal with. Dragon Rage is fine. Oh, 121. Perfect number. Well, that's the only Dragon Rage in this team, though, which is fine. Alright. How do I pivot into Soul? I think I just go into Soul. What's he gonna do? He's going to probably Dragon Pulse me. Hopefully Soul can take it. I think I can outspeed. Thunder Wave makes me not outspeed. He really Thunder Waved into a goddamn electric type Pokemon. What the hell? Well, I can't outspeed anymore. But I can still Aurora Beam. Let's see how much Dragon Pulse does. This is not how he drew it up. Oh, wow. That's such a bulky Pokemon. I love it. And the one-shot. Let's go. Okay. Big game. Big game. The Dragonair? Perfect. We're going to Aurora Beam this one. Just on the Dragon Pulse. Can't imagine it's going to do too much more. First one did 28. Yeah, there we go. This one did 30. We're getting it. We're getting it done. Did I bring my... I did bring Trance. Okay. We're just going to Aurora Beam again. Oh, I'll get their Hyper Potions out. That's a... definitely a good one. I mean, she also has a full restore, I believe. We've been getting lucky with the paralyzes so far. We should be safe. The first one did 30, so a crit won't kill. But we should be, okay. We hit it. Awesome. Alright, hopefully Trance can take whatever gets thrown at him. Dragon Pulse was probably the worst option. Fuck. Damn, man. Oh, I had such a cool... It was gonna be so cool. Smoke screen. Fuck. Okay. Just gotta hit it. Nice. We got the Spore off. Now we just need... Let's see how much Bullet Seed does. It hits low. Dude. Parasect sucks. Okay. Just go Trad. Maybe go Trad. I guess you didn't have enough, we're just gonna be body slamming. Full damage. Okay. This is gonna be a slog. This is gonna be a slog. The Parasong will not come out. If I made a sacrifice, maybe I should have made a sacrifice pivot. It might have been smarter to use Beedrill as a sacrifice. Alright, Hydro Pump. Please live. Although it doesn't really matter. Okay, we're gonna Body Slam again, because he's gonna full restore. Hopefully we can get a Paralyze. We're gonna Jam Band and Spore him again. That was a really long sleep he had last time. We're gonna try and oh, it was a Dragon Pulse. Let's hope for a Hydro Pump. Well, yeah, this thing sucks. I think we might just have to sacrifice Jam Band here. Damn, this is a rough fight. We're gonna Spore. Feeling lucky. I didn't get lucky. Oh, great. Ugh. Brutal. Brutal. Absolutely brutal. We're going Industrial? We might wipe. Fuck. Holy shit. This thing is insane. Man, if we had Parasong... Ooh. Come on. That was big game. That was big game. That was big game. Is this gonna kill? Fuck yeah. Okay. 2 deaths. Oh... Damn, that was sad. Now I need to find someone else that learns Whirlpool. Or to teach Whirlpool. Politoed. Jam Band. Literally the only thing going for Jam Band was Spore. But, oh, it hurts losing the Politoed. That guy was great. I spent so much time getting a Heart Scale. And then he just dies to a crit on the switch in. Oh my god. Alright, well, we didn't wipe. We didn't wipe. That was with Miracle Seed, too. That's crazy. Ah. I was so proud of this set. I was so proud of this set. Okay. I still like the strategy, though. I feel like in the future, we can set up a kind of pivot with the water, because you can do a bit more. There's so many different ways to get a Poliwhirl that are kind of concurrent that you can probably kind of fish around for one that has Water Absorb, and then you can switch it on a Hydro Pump, and then you're golden, as long as you don't get crit. Did you have a minus special defense? It was minus defense. Plus attack? Weird. Alright, you have bad nature. That's sad. That's so sad. What's my whirlpooler gonna be? Just Sea King? Chinchou? Chinchou actually kinda... Oh, it's Illuminate though. It's timid. I've got this guy. This guy's actually pretty good. It's got the toxic spikes too. Man, I'm just sad. Okay, Sea King is like the worst Pokemon on this team. Oh, I guess Krabby as well. I'm not using Krabby. No, I'd rather use Sea King than Krabby. Okay, Fearow in there as well. You have a Thunderwave, yeah, you do. Okay, cool. Level cap, I believe, is now going to be 47. I think it's 49. Whew. I think this is why I didn't do Nuzlocke in the past, is because I get sad when the Pokemon die. Okay. I'm gonna sell the revives. Really? That's it? I feel like you should get more from a revive than 750 yen. That'll be a nice, easy way to get through things. Fun fact, super repels are actually more cost efficient per step you get than max repels. So it's a little bit more inconvenient to have to go to your menu every time, but it does save you money in the long run. Okay. There's nothing in this town but Magikarp. So if you have any... I mean... I guess I kind of used the Magikarp in the... I didn't use it, but I brought it to Jasmine. But otherwise, I haven't actually used the Magikarp. To my knowledge. So... I mean, it's nice guaranteed. Magikarps are dumb. I'm going to bring one to the Elite Four. That's kind of the first time you actually really need it. That's actually not a bad one. Although Gyarados probably could have taken those Hydro Pumps a lot better. Oh, I was a little bit loose with that. If I had gotten a Dratini there, I'd been sad. So, you can find Dratini and Dragonair here, but I think it's mostly... God, what is this noise? This is cool music. Let me actually look at it. What are we, what's this encounter looking like? Dragon's Den. The base is fucking good in this. It's only in surfing. Okay. So you can fish up or even just surf and find a Dratini 10% of the time. But you also get a gift Dratini. Did I heal? No. That would have been bad. There's actually no wild Pokemon in the ground here, so that's kind of nice. We're going to do the Lazy Fly. Kobe. That's funny, his name's Kobe. I didn't know there was a rival fight here. I'm just looking at the different things you can get. You can come back here and fight your rival. Claire up here. After defeating your rival in Mount Moon, he will be here. And we'll battle Claire. Oh, you can team up with them. That's cool. I didn't even know that. That's kind of neat. A little bit of love for your rival. That's fun. All right. Let's pass this test. Get to the Dragon's Den. And then I think we're going to play Magnemite Roulette for a little bit more. And wind down. Call it a night. It's been going 3 hours. Not a bad time. My sleep schedule is definitely making this easier. Damn. Thought I was gonna get away with only one. Right. Come on, soul. This is what you were built to do. Mess up dragon types. Ba-da-da-da-dum. Oh, there are ace trainers in this game. I thought they were cool trainers. Interesting. This is Kobe. That's funny as hell. Man, if only the random viewers I got weren't during my metal coat fishing days. I feel like I would have done better today. That's okay. $2,000, dude. Fuck off, Mom. All right. Bag. Let's use a super repel. Come on, dude. Boink. Let's make sure I can use Whirlpool. I don't think I actually, I probably should teach Waterfall to him as well. Yes. Oh, good. Seeking. Okay. Flail can get out of here. God damn. I should be streaming in the mornings. I think that's a dragon scale. I don't have a dragon though. And that's a double battle with 2 Dratinis. That's actually not that bad. Cool. Alright, let's pass the test. What are Pokemon to you? Friend. Strategy. Anybody. I don't think it really matters. I'm pretty sure you can't fail this. Love. But you know, it's nice doing the both. I love weak Pokemon. I use Dugong to beat Eternatus and Terrapago's sets. And like Calyrex Ice. Oh, it's fun. If you've never played Assault Vest Horndrill Dugong in VGC, especially in the restricted formats, oh man. Okay, I've got the badge. She runs fast. Oh, do I have to come back for it? How do we get this thing? All right, we'll figure it out later. Let's just get the hell out. Get me out of here. Still haven't used the dig TM. I don't know what I'm holding on to it for, but I'm holding on to it. Oh, what is it, Elm? Swing by my lab and pick it up. Cool. Let's go to his lab. I don't remember what it is, and I'm gonna forget if I don't do it now. Good old New Barktown. Ooh, gong, gong, gong. Oh god, Lyra. Master Ball, okay. The kimono girls are looking for me. Oh god. I gotta prep for that. God, I'm gonna lose a Pokemon. I've lost some good Pokemon today. It really makes me sad. Alright, so kimono girls are next. But for now... Oh, it's Teakwood is a thing. I don't know. I should really look up what Critique is. As like a plant. Because everything else is a plant. Alright. I wish the new games had some kind of flying animation. Like, it's so simple what this one does, but like, it's just so much better than just like the, oh, you take a Corviknight taxi off screen. Like, it's very disappointing. Oh, let's exit, return. Yes, awesome. Cool. Let's oh, right, there's a dosing machine is here as well. Let's pick that up. Okay. Oh, I guess it wasn't in this one. Oh, good. I love the adventure songs. Cool. All right. Back on the metal coat. I want to go to bed. I want a Steelix. He's just gonna die to something stupid, but I want him. There we go. I want him bad. Fight, thief. Nope. Damn. Oh man, that 1 in 100. I guess it's kind of like that Remoraid I was trying to catch too. Kind of gave up on that one as well. Hey, there we go. Getting there. Getting there, getting there. I gotta check the math on that. If 5% of a 20% encounter is technically 1% of encounters. I think it is. The math feels like it works for me. Nope. I kind of miss steel resisting Ghost and Dark. It would be too good otherwise. I mean, with the fairy type inclusion, it makes a lot of sense. Although I wish I didn't deal Dark so dirty. I'm loving all these Magnemites. Oh my god, it's like I got a magnet pull out. If only I had compound eyes. Damn. I don't think I have a paralyzed cure. I can use a full heal, but I think I'd rather just... make it nice and easy for myself. Maybe I should have taught Thief to an electric type. Or ground type. Might have been smarter. I don't know if I can do that though. Magnemite roulette. Gotta love the Magnemite roulette. And I'm also right where I need to be for the next next gauntlet. I think I'm gonna plan for that off screen. I like thinking about Pokemon in the daytime and then getting ready to do it at night. It's kind of fun. We lost some good ones today. Still sad about it. Lost my Deathless run. Hey, Magnemite. One day, one day, one day, we will get it. Man, this is such a grind. I might just do it off screen. End the stream now. Stop having to think about talking and entertaining. Yeah, that might be it. Alright. If I can stay awake. Hopefully by the time the stream starts tomorrow, the next time you guys see me, I'll have... Oh, I go Tauros. I feel like I never see these guys. What a good Pokemon. Oh, what a good Pokemon. I feel like it's better than Miltank. Miltank's really good, but like, I don't know. Miltank's got that healing. I don't know. We're I'm gonna stop the stream. Thanks so much for joining. I'm going to continue torturing myself, trying to find a metal coat. I might have a cookie first. I got a couple more oatmeal raisins. I gotta do something. All right. I'll see you guys later.